Hey, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Ba'Shem Kakadash. That's all praise to Yahweh, who the word ignorantly calls God. Ba'Shem in the name of Yahweh Shah, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The abundance to elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings be to our Lord and that pushing this word, the truth, is sincerity, man. Shalom. All right, this is going to be another quick video. And the name of this video is going to be, or the title of it's going to be Doomsday Bunkers Won't Protect You from Everything, man. All right. Because as you see in the title of this article, it says inside the luxurious underground bunkers where the rich bug out, man. So, these I guess you could say these Edomites, man, and these elites as well, they're starting, to get underground bunkers built. They even got bunkers in the sea, they got bunkers in space, right? But those are, for the elites, all right? But, these Edomites, they know that all hell is finna break loose, man. You got the American economy finna collapse, if it hasn't already. The American dollar's finna crash, right? They're finna implement, the RFID microchip. Martial law is gonna be soon declared throughout, the whole United States. And it's gonna get real tough out here, man. It's gonna be a lot of shit that you've never seen before and that you thought you've never seen, all right? Like something off a movie. All right, so these Edomites know, man. That's why they're going and buying up all the canned goods, all the water bottles, at Walmart and wherever else they can get it from. They're going to buy these doomsday bunkers and all that, man, because they know that shit's finna hit the fan, all right? But, hey, it's sad to say for y'all, man, that they can't protect y'all from everything, man. Or if you think that those bunkers, something like this, can protect you from a nuclear missile, hey, sorry to tell you, but that's not what's going to happen, man. Some of these nuclear missiles are designed to to be able to penetrate, those bunkers, man. All right, the only ones that are going to escape, that nuclear fire are the elites, man. All right, because they have the money, and the resources to, be able to, dig, real deep into the ground. They have, the money to, get bunkers in the sea. They have money to get bunkers, and the space and these different space stations, and so on and so forth, man. All right, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, all right? And nothing gets too, including the elites, man. The bunkers can't protect y'all from spiritual power, man. When the Lord gives us that spiritual power, we're going to go around and we're going to snatch y'all the fuck out those bunkers, all right? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the article. It says, when the going gets tough, the rich get going. To luxurious underground bunkers suddenly heading 6 feet under doesn't sound so bad, especially when the new digs often include pre-stocked food and blast-proof doors. Helicopters are on standby if that moment comes, says one bunker specialist to whisk elites into subterranean palaces with below-ground swimming pools, tennis courts, and gourmet food rations in spaces you never know were originally designed for the military, both American and Soviet. Right, so these different bunkers that they buying, they were originally, designed for, the military, right? But now they got them on sale where, where people, some regular citizens can start buying them, all right? Salakia. It says, if you're not in the 1%, no problem. There are modest bunkers available as well, and even some reasonably priced getaways above ground. Fast-talking entrepreneurs, boutique hotel. Let's go ahead and get past that. Let's go right here. It says, Vecino has been at the Doomsday game since 2007 and is paying off after a slight blip when a Mayan predicted apocalypse in 2012 never materialized, and he had to dump plans for a 5,000-person bunker in Atchison, Kansas. I think that's it on that, man. It's a lot of stuff in here that I'm gonna have to read. And there's a whole lot of nothing in here. Pretty much the stuff that was really important was, from the beginning, right? But the point is that, hey, man, these Edomites, man, they're starting to, get prepared, man. They're starting, stock up on guns, food. They're starting to get these doomsday bunkers, man, right? Because they know that shit's finna hit the fan, man, right? And who's going to be caught out here lacking, man? Jake, all right? Jake is going to be the one, that's going to get it, the hardest, man, right? That's what it's called, Jacob's Trouble, man, right? They put different movies out like The Purge, right? They show you, where Esau came in like a flood going there mowing Jake down, man. Because that's what's actually going to happen, man. All right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the scriptures. All right, because we're going to prove, hey, man, Them bunkers ain't gonna be able to save you niggas, man. All right. It's Amos 9. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. They shall climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search them and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And calm, man. So these Edomites, when the Lord comes back, these Edomites are going to be trying to hide and shit. They're going to be trying to hide in, like, the different mountains, right? They're going to be trying to hide in their space stations. They're going to try to hide in, underground bunkers, right? And they're going to try to hide, in the sea, man, in the sea bunkers, man. But the Lord said if they try to go to the sea, hey, he gonna sit the Leviathan on their ass, man. All right, if you don't remember the Leviathan, you can read in Job, the 41st chapter, and it tells you it's basically a big ass sea creature, man, that the Lord, has credit, for his day of vengeance. All right, that's where I got the whole concept of Godzilla from. All right, but the point is, hey, man, y'all gonna try to go into these different bunkers, man. Hey, the Lord, hey, he gonna get your ass, man. All right, he gonna put the spirit. He's gonna give the elect spiritual power, and Lord one part of the number. We're gonna go around and we're gonna snatch y'all the fuck out those bunkers and we're gonna kill y'all, man. Some of y'all we're gonna kill, and some of y'all we're gonna preserve for slavery. All right, and it says in verse 4, and though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them, and I will set mine eyes upon them for evil and not for good. Hey, calm, man. There you go. All right, let's go to Revelations 1, not 1, Revelation 6. And we'll start at 12. And it says, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree cast her untimely figs when she is shaken as a mighty man. What a con, man. And the stars of heaven, they're talking about those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Withstand, intercontinental ballistic missile, man. Right? It's designed to shoot, from a continent to a different continent, man. And what they do is they shoot all the way into the atmosphere, right, until, they reach the destination, then they drop, man, right? And the reason that ICBM nuclear missiles, or missiles just in general, are personified as stars in the scriptures, man, is because that's what, they look like, man. When they have the glare of the fire around them, man, they look like a star that's falling. And it says, even as a fig tree catches her untimely figs when she is shaken up in mighty wind. And that mighty wind is talking about that blast from the missiles, man. What is it? Like the fire circle, I guess you could say, or, the after, that mighty wind. Hey, I was watching a documentary, and that shit, it blow away buildings and all that, man. All right. And it's hot as hell as well. And it says in verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll, and it is rolled together. Right. Talking about, the mushroom clouds. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places, right? It's not just America that's going to be destroyed, but it's going to be some other countries as well. All right, it's going to be, because mountains and islands, are personified, or put like this, these different kingdoms, these different big kingdoms, and these different smaller kingdoms are personified as mountains and islands, right? So some of these other countries are going to be destroyed as well, because America, while they're getting hit, they're going to be shooting missiles to these other countries, right? So some of them are going to be destroyed as well, like the land of Israel, right? Because that land has to be, wiped clean, right? In order for us to, inhabit the earth again, or inhabit that, that land again, because it's all polluted with the pollutions of the strangers when you read 2nd Ezra 8 and 82 to 87. And it says, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand it? Man. So people, when they see the Lord come in, they're gonna be trying to go into their different bunkers and all that. And at least they already gonna be in their bunkers. They gonna know what time it is, man. All right, and hey, they're gonna be saying it like, hey, hide us from the wrath of the Lamb, man. Right? Because when Yahweh Shah come back, and he not coming back, give you a hug and nothing, man. He coming back, to do two things, man. To destroy the wicked, and he's coming back to deliver his elect, man. And if you're not part of the elect, you're gonna be destroyed, right? Because when you read 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, it tells you that his big chariot, he's gonna command it, right? Because that's all he gotta do. He ain't gotta press a button to shoot a laser. All he gotta do is say something, and then shoot a laser, and it'll turn you into dust, man. That's where they got the whole concept of the movie of the World of the Worlds from, all right? So that's what's gonna be happening, man. People are gonna be scared as hell, scared shitless, and they're gonna be trying to hide in the mountains, in the holes in the ground, caves, bunkers, all that, man, to, escape the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shah. But they're not going to be able to, man. Right? That's why I said, who shall be able to stand? Because nobody's going to be able to stand unless you're part of the elect, right? Because that's the only, way that you're going to be delivered is if you're part of the elect, man. All right? Let's go to, what is it? Let's go to Psalms 149. All right? Because you elites, y'all are going to escape, the nuclear fire, man. But y'all think y'all gonna be able to recreate life again and all of that, and y'all not gonna be able to, man. Why? Because the Lord's gonna give us spiritual power. We're gonna snatch us out them bunkers. All right. This Psalms 149, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and His praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in Him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their King. Let them praise His name at the dance. Let them sing praises unto Him with a timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in His people. He will beautify the meek with salvation, and the meek or the elect, man. Because the Lord said that, if you're not as a little child, meaning humble, you're not going to receive the kingdom of heaven, man. And the elect, they're going to be humble. All right, they're not going to be some prideful little bastards, going around thinking they're above everybody, right? And it says, verse 5, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, man. And a two-edged sword is an instrument, for destruction, man. You chop an arm off and, hey, do all types of things with it, man. And it says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all His saints. Praise ye the Lord. So, hey, when we get being back down into the wilderness, man, after America's destroyed, the Lord, He's going to give us, that spiritual power, the two-edged sword, to be able to go around, and snatch you elites, you Rockefellers, you Rothschilds, you Disneys, all y'all, man. Snatch y'all the fuck out those bunkers, right? We're going to kill some of y'all as well, man, right? But the majority of y'all, we're going to throw y'all into prison, right? This is what I'm finna get into, man. Right, that's why I say to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, man. So you at least that rule the world right now, man. And get prepared, to have a big ass chain wrapped around your neck, man. Cause that's the first thing you're going into slavery, man. Right? And y'all are gonna service for 1,000 years. And then after 1,000 years, when you read Obadiah 1 and 18, y'all gonna be exterminated off the face of the earth, man. People, our children in the kingdom are gonna be like, what the hell is an Edomite? You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna know what an Edomite was. Because we're gonna, completely wipe y'all from the face of the earth, man. Because if we don't, man, hey, wickedness, well, hey, we'll run rampant again, man. But that's not gonna happen, right? Because we're gonna be back in the rulership, right? Because the ones who don't listen, we'll cut y'all fucking head off, all right? Or however, the Lord has it set up for us to do, man. Right? Because we're going to be back in the rulership, and there's not going to be no more wickedness, man. We're not going to be doing any more wickedness, right? Because the law is going to be in our inward parts. And matter of fact, the nations, they're going to be, subject to sin, right? Because they're going to be in fleshly bodies still, So, I mean, they're still going to be going off. But hey, if it's worthy of sin, if the sin is worthy of it's like your death, then hey, we're going to cut your head off, man. All right, and let's go to Isaiah 24. Let me see. I think it's 21. Yeah, con. I'm gonna start at Isaiah 24 and 20. It says, "The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall, and shall not rise again." And con, man. So the earth is gonna reel to and fro like a drunkard. Why? Because of the 200 million ICBM nuclear missiles that are gonna be shot off. Right? And it's gonna actually be more than that, right? Because 200 ICBM nuclear missiles. no notification, but 200 million of them are going to hit America itself, you know what I'm saying, alone, right? But America's going to be shooting other missiles as well, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually going to be more, right? But it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, shaking and ruling to it for like a drunkard because of the missiles, man. Those missiles have power, you know what I'm saying, have power to them, man. All right, and it says, and it shall fall and that shall not rise again, talking about America, man. Because once America's completely destroyed, that shit's not going to rise again, man. Right? The Lord, he allowed Esau, you know what I'm saying, to come back after, you know what I'm saying, the Roman Empire was destroyed and things of that nature, man. But at this time, this is the day, this is his last rulership, man. This is his last rulership, and he's not going to come back into power again, right? It says in verse 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of earth upon the earth, right? The elites. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered, and they shall be shut up in the prison. And after many days shall they be visited. Right, con, man. So when we go around with that spiritual power and we throw some of you motherfuckers in the, you know what I'm saying, in these pits, man, we're going to close it and we ain't going to come back, you know what I'm saying, until 7 days, maybe, however long we decide. And we'll open that motherfucker, check it up, pour some water on y'all or something. We're going to close this shit back again until we get in the land, and, you know, until we can see, you know what I'm saying, the Holy Land, man. That's how it's going to be, all right? So that's y'all future, man. After America's destroyed, ain't going to be no more rulership, you know what I'm saying, for the Edomites, man. Y'all are done with. All right, y'all going to serve 1,000 years in slavery. Then after 1,000 years, we're going to throw y'all into a pit, man. We'll have a bonfire? Is that what it's called? We're going to have a bonfire, drink of wine, laughing at y'all ass, man. Because y'all used to laugh at us when y'all used to cut Jake Rod off and burn us, man. Hey, so we're going to laugh at y'all and we're going to see how the shit feel, man. All right, so with that being said, man, that's all I had to bring out. You know, Lord willing, it was edified. But before I close out, I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Hashem, Shah, Hashem, Kakadash, for putting the strength of spirit in me to bring out this lesson, man. Lord willing, you're edified. With that being said, I'm going to say, Shalom in the Bible, boy.